crazy mother.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Football Time here, and we're back with the Talking Ball podcast. Today, as usual, we've got Michael and Corey, and we also have the guest, Shaka the Goat. Would you like to say hi?
Hi.
And today, we're mainly going to be talking about the Leicester game.
Well, for starters, there was genuinely absolutely no creativity, and that just killed us off. So that's just another thing. One thing I wanted to point out. Another thing is that Mustafi, what the hell was he doing for that Vardy goal? He may as well have been up there with Aubameyang in strike. That was poor. We were just rubbish in general. Didn't play well enough to get the 3 points or even a draw out of the game.
Yeah, I agree.
David Luiz was our most creative player on the pitch.
Yeah,
I
him
agree.
and Saka. And on that creativity in that midfield, who do you think we should go for in next summer or in January?
Our
Yeah, most people said they preferred Partey. I wanted our.
I don't know, what has Partey actually done?
What did you expect from a defensive midfielder?
No,
You kind of had that in Xhaka, that's the only thing, bro.
But Xhaka's passing and creativity isn't even that bad.
It's not, he's actually a good player. It's just like, I feel
Exactly.
like Arsenal fans take him for granted.
Another player Arsenal are monitoring is Dominic Soboslai from RB Salzburg. Young, he scored in the Champions League the other night.
I know who he is.
Yeah, he's very good.
Apparently he's really
and
good.
He has a release clause of around 22 million, which RB Leipzig are happy to have in 3 installments, which is very good. And I think under Arteta he could progress and become very good. Obviously, our has more potential and is already the better player, but if we wanted a cheaper option,
Are we talking about the guy from Salzburg?
yeah.
We got into the games on last weekend. The first games were Aston Villa Leeds, which was a 3-0 drubbing, with Chelsea ex-striker Patrick Bamford scoring all 3, who has actually been the most surprising player of the season. Because most people thought he wouldn't get on minutes because they brought in Rodrigo, but it seems that Rodrigo can't get into their team.
Patrick Bamford, yeah. I think most people thought he's just a championship striker, but he's come in and he's proven people wrong.
The next game was West Ham Man City. Well, I feel like West Ham done really well. I felt like they could have got a dub out of that, with Antonio scoring a lovely overhead kick.
Nah, we were saying at the start of the season West Ham might be going down, but they've
We've
turned
got
it around.
proven dead wrong.
And that goal was probably the best goal of the weekend from Antonio.
Yeah, that was a pretty nice goal. Now going on to the next game, it was Crystal Palace Fulham, 2-1 affair, with Jairo Riedewald and Wilfried Zaha scoring.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace and Tom Kearney scoring in the 95th minute.
Zaha played very well that game, assist and a goal.
Mm-hmm.
Played very good. That goal from Tom Kearney though was
really nice.
Yeah, in the last minutes, but doesn't do anything to help him.
Yeah, I agree.
Just a consolation goal.
The next one is a boring 0-0 result, Chelsea vs Man United. Well, I was pretty pleased with our performance on that day.
Yeah, normally we banter Chelsea's defence.
I know Mendy had a great game and all.
Oh,
but did you see at the start where he nearly scored an own goal?
Team of the week. This man saved us. Rashford had one top corner. Yeah, he grabs it out of the sky. Next game was Liverpool-Sheffield United, where Liverpool won 2-1.
Just about.
Jota played well. He surprised me in this game.
Sheffield could have got a lot more of that game.
Yeah, I agree with you. Next game. Southampton-Everton. With Everton surprising people. Southampton have actually played really well. People were bantering Chelsea for drawing 3-3 with them. But they've looked really good at the start of the season.
But then again, you only drew to them because of errors.
Yeah. and winning comfortably as well, with Everton only having 2 shots on target in total.
They were poor.
They're a weird
And then
team.
Digne
They
got a red
win
card.
matches, but then they lose easy matches. And
Yeah, they're very confusing this year.
Yeah, very mixed bag.
Yeah, I agree with you.
they have a good manager. They have a good set of players. I think their attack is very good. I think it's just their defense. If they get a better defense, then they could push up to maybe Europa League standard. Even
Do you think maybe they should get Rugani?
he's
That
on
might be a
loan right
shout,
now.
you know.
Huh?
He's on
I said
loan.
that might be a shout, you know.
He's on loan in the league.
Oh, is
Oh.
he?
Yeah.
Next game was Wolves Newcastle, a 1-1 affair. Which whoever bought this for 15 quid, I'm sorry for you.
Imagine spending £15 on that. Wow.
Because in total they had 5 shots on target combined. Wolves have actually been not great at the start of this season. I was expecting a lot from them. Do you think they're missing Jota?
Yeah. Jota was very good for them. Hence why Liverpool bought him.
Yeah, I feel like that signing went under the radar a bit.
Yeah. Just like because most people thought he was gonna be not gonna get a lot of minutes, but he's come into that Liverpool side. Even though sometimes as a bench player, but he's scored goals and he's looked good.
He's looked really good. Especially as Mane's been missing, but he's actually took up played better than Salah recently.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm leaving the Arsenal-Leicester one for now. Going to Brighton-West Brom, 1-1. Where I felt like Brighton should have and probably could have got more out of it. But it was quite a tough affair.
West Brom haven't been bad.
They haven't been bad, you know.
I mean, they play well, but just can't get a win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's their first season in the Prem, so I don't know.
Yeah, you never know.
Once they adapt more,
exactly.
then they'll probably start getting more results.
This game was confusing to me because Tottenham just about scraped a 1-0 goal at Burnley, where I felt like Burnley should have won.
Yeah.
Taking away bias. They had 3 shots. Tottenham had 3 shots on target. Burnley had 4. Burnley had 13 shots. Spurs had 8. It was a bit of a confusing match where I felt like Burnley should have at least got a draw out of it.
Yeah, they did or something.
Do you think they might get relegated, you know? I don't know where they are in the league, but they might get relegated, you know?
Yeah.
Really, really poor start.
And it's really annoying as an Arsenal fan seeing Spurs do so well in recent weeks. Because we normally banter Spurs off, but...
Yeah, they have, you're right. On to next week's match. Wait, actually, let's talk about the Arsenal-Leicester game now. How do you feel about what happened? Because if I can read out some of the stats from this game, although you lot dominated the ball, you only had 4 shots on target, and I think they were all from outside the box. And I was a bit confused about what happened in that game. What do you think went wrong?
I mean,
no creativity.
No creativity. Okay.
Saka, like a teenager, was our most creative player along with David Luiz as centre backs. And
yes, that doesn't look good.
It pains me to say that Aubameyang hasn't been. I mean, ever since he signed that contract.
Since he's got the contract.
But he misses crucial chances. He misses.
well, it's not enough.
His hold-up play isn't good as well.
Yeah, and
I don't like seeing Uba on the left. That doesn't suit him, I don't think.
Yeah, Arteta came out and said that we might see some Uba in the number 9 spot soon.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Hopefully
That's his best position, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It is, but...
I don't know why he refuses him to play them there, though. Like, he always wants to play Lacazette, and Lacazette is so slow on the ball, man.
I don't know what he's doing with these team selections recently.
You lot are scared to cross this season. At the end of last year, you lot were putting the most crosses in the league, and you were scoring off them.
Now we're like bloody AI on FIFA.
Yeah. And I don't know why, last season you lot pressed so high and so hard for 90 minutes. This year I haven't seen you put on the press once, except from against Fulham, but it's Fulham. I don't know if he's ready yet. I don't know. we don't know. From the outside looking in, we don't know. But
He
I
had
would
an
play
amazing
with
performance
Usyk.
against
He's
MK
starting in the
Dons.
league, like week in and week out. I'm not telling him to start him in the Premier League, but give him some chances.
Yeah.
But
And that's
even
the
in the
thing with
cup
Pepe. You have a
matches,
£70 million player on the bench.
Exactly. He was frozen out of the Europa League squad. Like, come on,
Like-
the Europa League.
We should be playing him in a game like tonight where it's against
Yeah.
fucking Dundalk.
Yeah, you're right. Honestly, you're right.
who are we
Yeah,
playing
Dundalk.
against?
Who?
Oh,
I don't
for
know.
God's
Wi-Fi
sake.
passwords.
Dundalk at the Emirates.
The guy is
I'll-
probably going to play our best team.
I'll tell
Probably
you now,
still going to
Dundalk,
And
lose
then
anyway.
Aubameyang will get injured for Man United. Watch.
Dundalk, right? They can't even win in the Irish League.
Are you being serious?
We're probably gonna lose to them.
No, I reckon we'll go 1-0 down probably.
We'll go 1-0 down, then we'll win like 2-1.
What do you think of Willian?
Rubbish.
Rubbish,
buy.
man. Dead signing.
Like,
Everyone
with-
gassing him up. See, Robbie from AFTV is better than Ziyech.
Yeah.
How's he better than Ziyech?
I agree with you. Like, I think I told you last year, even though he scores the odd goal, he's too inconsistent. That's why I would play Pepe over
Pepe
him.
is better than him.
Thank you.
By far.
Just because he doesn't work as hard, he brings that creativity. Willian's not a creator. Aubameyang's not a creator. Lacazette's not a creator. You have no creators in midfield. Who's creating for you?
And the other thing is with Aubameyang, he's not a leader for a captain either.
No, he's more of a leader.
I'll give
like,
Tierney
by
the
example.
armband.
Honest to God, I give it to Jack or Ceballos.
Not
Jack
Not
Ceballos.
Ceballos. I don't think
Not
Ceballos.
Ceballos. The
but
Ceballos guy just sees Paella.
Xhaka maybe, not Ceballos, but he gives his heart for a full 90 minutes.
He does, especially since that event with the Arsenal fans last year.
Yeah, I'd give him the armband as well. I mean,
But it's kind of like what we have with Thiago Silva and Aspilicueta.
It's
Aspilicueta
like-
is a leader by example, and Thiago Silva is a leader by telling everyone what to do on the pitch, and that's why Lampard's giving him the vice captaincy.
If
Maybe-
you look at what Bruno Fernandes did for Man United against PSG,
Yeah,
he was then he was doing everything for them.
yeah, I agree with you.
And
Yeah,
he's-
you have those players like JT used to do it, Tony Adams used to do it. You need a verbal leader. The best teams have it.
You don't
Liverpool have
make
Henderson,
captains
as
like
much
that
as we-
anymore. You don't get them anymore.
No, you don't. You don't really. Henderson maybe in the who's like
Yeah,
Henderson? No.
Henderson's a leader. Have you
Yeah,
not
he's a
seen how
leader,
much-
but he's not like Tony Adams, JT
No, I'm
level.
not saying, but he's literally who else? Thiago Silva's an old school one, so he's coming to the end of his career. Who's like under 30? Who's a leader?
No one. That's the thing.
Exactly. That's the problem. Going into next
Born
week's
legend.
games, as the table stand at the moment,
We're
in
11th.
in 20th position is Fulham, only getting 1 point out of 6 games. Same with Sheffield United and Burnley. West Brom on 3 points. Brighton on 5. Man United on 7. Newcastle on 8. City on 8. West Ham on 8. Arsenal on 9. Chelsea on 9. Wolves on 10. Crystal Palace on 10. Southampton on 10. Leeds on 10. Spurs on 11. Now the top 4 is Leicester on 12. Aston Villa on 12 with a game in hand. Liverpool on 13. And Everton on 13.
That's mad.
Every team's lost so far. There's not one team that's undefeated so far.
Which is good for the Invincibles.
We're keeping it's gonna stay.